How was a medical doctor who had risen to the level of a consultant anesthetist and practiced in that role for 10 years, moved into senior medical leadership roles, had experience of leadership for another 10 years, bullied and unfairly dismissed at work? In today's video, we are going to be discussing workplace bullying. And Dr. Susan Gilbey's story is an example to let you know that nobody, irrespective of your role, is above workplace bullying. Let's go. So, who's Dr. Susan Gilbey? So, Dr. Susan, like I said earlier on, is a consultant anesthetist. She had worked in that role for about 10 years. She had moved into senior medical leadership roles as well. She had worked at this role for about another 9 to 10 years. And then she was appointed as the acting chief executive of this hospital. The hospital is quite popular because it's the same hospital where a nurse was convicted of murdering about 7 babies and attempting to murder another 7 babies. So Dr. Susan accused the trust chairman of putting finances above patient safety. She also accused him of bullying, of harassment, of undermining behavior. She gave examples of situations where they would be in a meeting, the man would be very aggressive with her, he would bang his hand on the table, startle her, and those kind of things. And you know, she presented her grievances to the trust to say, this is what I'm facing, what can we do about it? The whole trust board came and said, you know what, we have heard your grievances and this is what we can do about it. The first thing is that we're going to pay you off, okay? We're going to give you 16 months worth of your salary, pay you off. You leave your role as a chief executive. We'll pay you off with this money. We'll give you a non-NHS job. And on the condition that you see all these grievances you have raised and all those allegations, you have to drop it. Hey, guys, crazy things are happening, you know. Crazy things are happening because as how, like how? Anyways, Dr. Susan was shocked. She was like, no, I'm not, this is not what I'm asking for. I've raised some very serious issues here and I'm expecting that you address those concerns, not this you're offering. And she refused the offer. And that was when hell broke loose. 4 people now decided to join hands together and form what they call Project Countess, to make sure that they bring down Dr. Susan. Growing up, there's a particular prayer we pray when they say, every hand joining hand. This is the real definition of hands joining hands to bring somebody down. So the chairman that was accused, the HR director, HR guys, the chairman that was accused, the HR director and 2 non-executive directors decided to form a coalition with the sole aim of ousting this doctor out of her role. So these guys launched a performance investigation / disciplinary action against Dr. Susan, and you know, while the investigation was going on, she was suspended from her role. She decided to defend herself against these concerns that had been raised by the Project Countess group, and before she knew what was going on, she realized that a lot of supporting documents, a lot of evidence was going missing one after the other. Emails, messages, appraisal documents, everything was nowhere to be found. When this continued, Dr. Susan decided to resign from that role, and that was how she left the role officially in 2022. How do you recognize bullying? Bullying is very subjective, and for the most part, it's been accepted that if someone feels that they have been bullied, they are most likely being bullied. The obvious ones are very easy to spot. As a Nigerian who grew up in Nigeria, it's popular knowledge, almost everybody knows that Nigerians don't know how to hide their feelings. Their face enough is enough to tell you how they feel about you. If you're bullied in Nigeria, you would know you're being bullied because whoever is bullying you will make it clear to you that, you know what, I don't like you and I'm bullying you. It's the subtle ones that you would not know, which is one that is commoner in this climb, where the bully maintains professional language. Each incident occurs in isolation and it looks harmless. If you try to ask questions or challenge the decisions, they can call you combative, they can say you are being difficult or you're sensitive. And before you know what's going on, there's already a paper trail against you. So how do you recognize subtle bullying? Let's see what the next slide says. Dr. Susan escalated her concerns up to the Employment Tribunal, and today she has won one of the largest payouts in the history of the NHS. In total, the amounts that it's costing the NHS and taxpayers like me is £3 million, something that could have been avoided, assuming this particular group of people had done the right thing. So what can you do? The first thing is check what your company policy says about bullying and understand it. 2, keep a record of events, the date, the time, the witnesses, everybody that was there, keep a record of it. Number 3, address the bully. And I'm reading a particular book where I'm learning a lot of stuff from, and I'm sharing some of those things on my TikTok page. You can have a look at it. But here's what this book recommends to say to your bully if it is safe to do so. It says, turn to him and say quite firmly, I would appreciate if you not talk to me like that ever again. It hurts my feelings and stops me from doing my job the way you want. I love that. I'm all for that. I'm present like now. I'm there. So if it's safe for you to do so, address the bully. And if you cannot do that yourself, speak to a trusted colleague, a union member that can address the colleague for you, that can address the bully for you. That's another option. The fourth thing you can do is you can report the issue formally to HR/your manager. I mean, if they're not the ones bullying, if they're not the ones bullying you, like in this Dr. Susan's case, you can report the matter to your HR or to your manager so that there's a formal documentation of the event. And if it's your manager or your HR that's bullying, you report to the person above them. And if internal processes fail, get external advice. Number 5 is look after yourself, because to be honest, it's a lot of pressure, it's a lot of anxiety to actually feel bullied at work, to feel bullied at a place where you have to go every day. So look after yourself, try and get a lot of rest, speak to people outside of work that you know can help you, your pastors, your fellowship leaders, your clerics, whoever you think that has comforting words for you, speak to them. Above all, the one I recommend the most, pray. I can't stop praying. Report them to God. That's what I do. It's part of what I do. If somebody is troubling me, I pray. And the beautiful thing about prayer is that prayer is able to change things. Prayer changes circumstances. Prayer changes people. And prayer changes you. It's either the circumstance becomes smaller, it shrinks, or you grow bigger and you overcome the circumstance. That's what I've been taught. So pray. I love it. I love that option so much. Pray for direction, pray for insight, pray to know what to do, to know who to speak to, so you're not even speaking to the wrong person. That's another thing. So you see why you need to pray. I cannot stop recommending prayer. You have to pray. So that's it, guys, today. If you have learned anything new, or if you learned something worth it in this video, please like, share and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.